Good morning, my miracle friends. A new day begins. Lesson 100 from A Course in Miracles. Only 265 to go. Lesson 100 from A Course in Miracles is: my part is essential to God's plan for salvation. My part is essential to the universe's plan for salvation, or love's plan for salvation, or the Creator's plan for salvation. Just as God's Son completes his Father, so your part in it completes your Father's plan. Salvation must reverse the mad beliefs in separate thoughts and separate bodies, which lead separate lives and go their separate way. One function shared by separate minds unites them in one purpose, but each one of them is equally essential to them all. God's will for you is perfect happiness. Woohoo! Perfect happiness, gang. Why should you choose to go against his will? The part that he has saved for you to take in working out his plan is given you that you might be restored to what he wills, i.e. happiness. This part is as essential to his plan as to your happiness. Your joy must be complete to let his plan be understood by those to whom he sends you. Your joy must be complete to let his plan be understood by those to whom he sends you. They will see their function in your shining face and hear God calling to them in your happy laugh. You are indeed essential to God's plan. Without your joy, his joy is incomplete. Without your smile, the world cannot be saved. While you are sad, the light that God himself appointed as the means to save the world is dim and lustreless, and no one laughs because all laughter can but echo yours. You are indeed essential to God's plan. Just as your light increases every time that shines in heaven, so your joy on earth calls to all minds to let their sorrows go. Let the sorrows go, let it go, let it go. And take their place beside you in God's plan. God's messengers are joyous, and their joy heals sorrow and despair. They are the proof that God wills perfect happiness for all who will accept their Father's gifts as theirs. We will not let ourselves be sad today, for if we do, we fail to take the part that is essential to God's plan, as well as to our vision. Sadness is the sign that you would play another part. Oh. Instead of what has been assigned to you by God. Thus, do you fail to show the world how great the happiness he wills for you, and so you do not recognize that it is yours. Today we will attempt to understand joy is our function here. If you are sad, your part is unfulfilled, and all the world is thus deprived of joy along with you. God asks you to be happy, so the world can see how much he loves his Son, and wills no sorrow rises to abate his joy. No fear besets him to disturb his peace. You are God's messenger today. You bring his happiness to all you look upon. I'm looking at you. His peace to everyone who looks on you and sees his message in your happy face. We will prepare ourselves for this today in our 5-minute practice periods by feeling happiness arise in us according to our Father's will and ours. Begin the exercises with the thought today's idea contains. Then realize your part is to be happy. Only this is asked of you or anyone who wants to take his place amongst God's messengers. Think what this means. You have indeed been wrong in your belief that sacrifice is asked. Uh-oh. No, thank you. You but receive according to God's plan and never lose or sacrifice or die. Now, let us try to find that joy that proves to us and all the world God's will for us. It is your function that you find it here and that you find it now. For this you came. Let this one day be that you succeed. Look deep within you, undismayed by all the little thoughts and the foolish goals you pass as you ascend to meet the Christ in you. He will be there, and you can reach him now. What could you rather look upon in place of him who waits that you may look on him? What little thought has power to hold you back? What foolish goals can keep you from success when he who calls you is God himself? He will be there. You are essential to his plan. You are his messenger today, and you must find what he would have you give. Do not forget the idea for today between your hourly practice periods. It is yourself who calls to you, and it is him you answer. Every time you tell yourself you are essential to God's plan for the salvation of the world. Oh my God, what a great lesson. So we're just here to be happy, and this is where the Course in Miracles differs greatly from some of the other Christian teachings or some other teachings which kind of give the impression that you just have to work hard, be a martyr to earn your place in heaven, and that we're all sinners and you spend the whole of your life trying to redeem yourself, which is pretty hardcore, quite mean, and really does create a lot of anxiety inside all of us, and guilt and shame. We feel guilty if we're not working hard, or we feel guilty if we're not, I don't know, just a lot of waste of energy, when the goal, all God wants for us, is to be happy, and that happiness and joy is our life purpose. That's it. We're just here to be happy in whatever we do, you know, whatever the thing is we're doing, whether it's the tiniest little job, like I always refer back to picking up the dog shit in the garden, being happy and joyful doing that, or whether it's some extraordinary thing you do. The ordinary and the extraordinary are just the same. Finding the joy in the boring is quite cool. Finding the treasures in the mundane tasks is like the ultimate liberation, because there's nothing you can't do if you do it with joy, if you do it with happiness. So this is going to be a very cool day, because we will know when God is speaking to us, because we'll be happy. And it's not like God is speaking to us as an entity on the outside. We are made of this creative force, this joyful force. Imagine what the life force must be like. I mean, we are it, but imagine how joyful and exciting it must be for an acorn to turn into an oak tree. I mean, literally, the genius within that, the intelligent, benevolent life force that turns a little baby into a human. So it's all within us. It's not on the outside of us. We don't have to do a whole load of stuff in this lifetime to earn a place in heaven. No, we can bring heaven down to earth right here, right now, with one thought. We are one thought away from being in joy and being in happiness. Equally, we're one thought away from being in hell and misery. And so it's all down to perspective and opening ourselves up to allow happiness and playfulness to come bubbling out of us. And I was noticing the other day how we sort of kind of got it upside down, how most people talk to each other is we share our miseries with each other, don't we? We're all like, oh, I've had a shit day at work, oh, my husband's getting on my nerves, whatever. Tends to be the collective consciousness agreement of how social interaction should go. Like, you bring your worries to the table, I'll bring mine, and that's a good conversation. And it's almost like we're embarrassed to bring happiness and love and joy to the table. It's almost like you're a bit of a loony if that's your attitude. Or if you try and bring the silver lining to people, sometimes they just get really annoyed with you and they call it toxic positivity and Pollyanna attitude. And we're sort of a little bit shamed for being happy or joyful or in love with everyone and everything. So today we're just gonna do it anyway. So I think it's going to be a really amazing day. Beloved divine, loving, playful, happy light within us and all around us and in everybody else and in everything else. The perfect day already exists. Thank you for guiding me and everyone concerned to this. And you will know, before I say the next bit, you will know in your heart, if you're given a choice, what makes your heart sing, what makes your heart feel light. That is the thing you're going to do next. What makes your heart feel heavy, what makes your heart feel empty. That's the weird thing, because an empty heart feels heavy, but a full heart feels light. So you will know deep inside you, if your tummy is scrunching up with nerves, that is not really the direction you want to be going in. If your heart is light and singing to you playfully, that is what you need to do next. Anyway, where were we? Beloved divine, the perfect day already exists. Thank you for guiding me and everyone concerned to this. Playfulness and happiness and love before us, happiness behind us, joy to the left of us, joy to the right of us, joy above us, joy below us, happiness and joy expressed through us, happiness and joy emanate from us, touching everyone and everything in the form and the formless, with happiness and joy and fun and lightness. Where would happiness and joy have us go today? What would happiness have us do today? What would happiness have us say or not say? You don't have to speak. And to whom? Have an amazing day. See you tomorrow.